Hello and welcome to this new lesson. In this lesson, we will open together your first shop on Etsy. Before selling digital products on Etsy, you will need to create an account. To benefit from 50 free listings, you can use the link in the file attached to this lesson. If you use this link, you and I will receive 40 free listings. If you don't want to use the link, search directly on Google Etsy.com and enter the first link. Once on the site, go to the bottom of the page and look for the Sell on Etsy option and click on it. Or you can search directly on the Open Your Etsy shop page and click on it. It doesn't matter which option you choose. In this section, you will have to choose which method suits you to create an account. You can use Google, Apple, or Facebook. I recommend you to add your email address and not to share your data with other platforms. Now add your name and password. Here you can add a single name that you have and a complex password and then click on Register. As you can see, your account has been created. Up to this point, you have only created your main Etsy account. You will still need to create your first shop to be able to sell. Now scroll down the page and click on Open Your Etsy shop again. Here you add the first details about your shop. Depending on where you want to sell, you can add the language. We will choose English. If you want to create your shop in another language, select your language from the list. In the second tab, you will have to select the country where you want your shop to be available. We will choose the United States because there is also the biggest market. And in the third tab, you will have to choose the currency in which you want to sell your products. We will leave dollars. And below, you can check the option that suits you. I know from my own experience that these options will not influence your activity in any way. We will check the second option. Click Save and Continue at the bottom of the page. Now you will have to choose the name of the shop. Make sure that it describes your activity very well. Once the name is entered here, click on Check Availability. If the name is taken, you can choose from the list suggested by Etsy, or you can find another one. At the end, click Save and Continue. At this point, you will have to add a listing. Even if it's not something permanent, you will have to complete one. As you can see, you can't go further if you don't add at least one digital product. Now click on Add a listing. Don't worry about this product you need to add now. We will have a separate lesson on how to create a listing that sells. Now you will only have to add some details to proceed with the creation of the shop. Add at least a background image for your product, then scroll down to listing details and add a title that briefly describes your product. Remember, this listing is not one you can use to sell. Select I did it in the first box. Then select the finished product in the second box. And in the third, you will have to select the year. We will select 2020-2023. Below, at category, you will have to add the category to which your digital product belongs. For example, I will sell coloring books for children. I will write coloring book and I will choose one of these options that includes digital because the products we sell are digital. Depending on your category, choose what suits you. We will skip all these details as we do not need them for now. Also these details and scroll down. At this point, we will check automatic for the first option. We will select digital because our product is digital, and we will add a description. These points are mandatory. Now we scroll down, ignore this whole part and add a price. Leave the quantity at 1 and scroll down. Here you will have to add a file from your PC. It doesn't matter what you add, this listing is fake. Make sure that its size does not exceed 20 megabytes. After the file is loaded, click on Save and Continue. Once the listing is created, this is how your page should look. Click on Save and Continue. Here you will have to add payment details. In this tab, you will have to select the payment method by which you will be paid. Because we will open an account for an individual, we will tick Individual. In this section, you will have to add your name, first name, country, address, postal code, and all the required details. At the bottom, you will have to add the country where your bank is from. Personally, I added Revolut because it is an international platform. Therefore, I selected Lithuania because that is where the bank is from. If you work with a Romanian bank, add Romania. If you work with a bank from the United States, add one from there. Once you have selected the country where your bank is located, you will need to add your account details. Depending on the location of the bank, you will be asked for different things. If you choose to receive the money on Revolut, you will need the account in euro or dollars and the SWIFT code. You can find them in the application. To begin with, Etsy will take 20 cents from your bank account to verify your account. You will get your money back once you are verified. Click on Save and Continue. In the last section, to create a shop successfully, you will first need to verify your email address. Click on Send Email. Enter the email address you added at the beginning, look for the email sent by Etsy, and click on Confirm Account. Now click on Shop Manager at the top of the page. And in a few seconds you will reach the last part to complete. Here you will have to add a card from which Etsy will be able to withdraw money for each listing you publish. In this section you can add any card you want, completing the information in this section. I chose to add a Revolut card. After you have finished filling in, click on Open your shop. Once the card is added, your shop is created. Congratulations! In the following lessons, we will add the missing information to transform your shop into a professional one. That being said, see you in the next lesson where we will take a tour of the platform to make friends with it. See you there!